Commissioner Patrick Iwo to talk more on the recent jailbreaks in the country. You are welcome to Ogtv News.
Thank you very much.
Between 2020 and this year, the nation has recorded 13 jailbreaks. What do you think is fundamentally wrong?
Security issue.
Is that
Simple.
all?
Yes.
So how do you mean?
I'll tell you. You see, the issue of jailbreak, if you look at the modus operandi, look at the recent one in Oyo, look at the one in Edo, look at the one in, Ondo, look at the one in Owerri, discover that there's one pattern: gunmen coming to attack. Whether we want to know the gunmen or we want to still know gunmen, that's just a pattern. And you look at it, it boils down to one thing: security.
So is there a link between these incidents and slow dispensation of justice in the country?
I do not think so, unless I want to deceive myself. It's not. Because if it had to do with the issue of, that it would have been a sort of an internal revolt within the prisoners. But we are talking of external gunmen. It's as if there's maybe in all these prisons, either the masterminds want to get at the government for whatever reason, or there is a high-profile inmate they want to set free. That's what I think.
So do you now think that the nation's correctional centers are well equipped and secured?
Tell me which part of the country is equipped and secured. The correctional center is part of the Nigerian society. The truth is, the Nigerian society is in decay, and the correctional center is part of it. Unfortunately, the correctional center that plays a pivotal role in the administration of criminal justice system is being left to decay. I remember vividly, after Chief Obasanjo came out of there, became head of state, he did a lot of things to alleviate the sufferings of inmates, improving their welfare.
How?
Yes, they
in terms of food?
In terms of food.
Okay.
Even though, yes, we know at the end of the day, a good number of those rations ends up in the stomach of the wardens, but then there was an improvement. If you go there to visit any prisoner, you will hardly believe this fellow is a prisoner.
And they were also engaged in vocational skills.
Oh, definitely. I can say that.
So then do you now think that these correctional officers are adequately trained for this job?
They are not. That's just the truth.
So what do we do?
Well, the truth is, most of us in Nigeria these days, we just do the jobs we do, okay, just to fulfill all righteousness, get paid, and everybody go home, and we are all happy. And the correctional center is part of it. Now, the issue is, until we sit down and look at the whole security apparatus of this country, those jailbreaks will continue.
So what do you think can be done in order to forestall a reoccurrence?
First and foremost, the government should have to search their own conscience and ask themselves, do they actually want to keep the security of this country intact? They have to answer that question. Until that is done, nothing. And I tell you, nothing. Because we go to Southwest, Northeast and West, issue of, we play politics with these bandits. Well, you see, let us tag them terrorists, let us not tag them terrorists. If the country will break down, is it the kind of thing we should be talking? And day in, day and night, they continue their massive without even looking at anybody's face.
And then do you think the country has the capacity to handle such a situation?
The beauty thing about this country is that Nigeria, we have the capacity to do whatever it is we set our mind to do. We have that capacity. Why not? We have it.
So are we talking about the human aspect or the equipment?
The political will. The political will is not there. Our politicians are still, I just don't know. But the political will is not there. And that's the problem.
So how can we fire on that? How can we bring it alive?
I think the populace should rise up. We need to do more than answers. We need to do more. We need to take our own destiny in our own hands and let the politicians know that enough is enough. A commander-in-chief is a politician, for goodness sake. And then we are talking of, look at the states. We are talking of true federalism. How can you operate a true federal system, true federalism, without having state police? Now, the prison is under the exclusive list, for goodness sake. It's not within the state capacity of the state. And look at the state governors are being called upon to go and protect. That's a problem.
I know if I should allow you, Barrister Patrick, I know you want to continue and continue and continue, but time is actually not on our side. And I want to sincerely thank you so much for coming onto the news.